Back again to play with Peter, that's gross. Welcome here to Final Fantasy VII. Oh, good lordy lord, isn't that great? I know you're like, wow, yes, Final Fantasy VII. And I don't know why, but you are. You are. So here we have Wutai, which we're going to enter. This is beautiful Japanese-inspired Wutai. This was my favorite town when we went in because of the red. The red is just phenomenal. Look at it. Look at the contrast it does with the landscape and all that. I love this town. It is fantastic. And also, you know, Japanese stuff is cool. They were great architects. Look at this though. This is pretty. You have anything cool? Hey, yo, welcome. Strike where the iron's hot, I say. Oh wait. Should I do an awful Japanese person voice? No, I'm not going to. Or should I? Strike when the iron's hot, I say. We got some of the best blades right out of the furnace. Furnace. I don't really want to do that voice. That's awful. I honestly feel horrible now because it's very stereotypical, and I'm not making like a point against or like anything for stereotypes. I was literally just reading his voice in a stereotypical Japanese voice. I feel terrible doing that because it doesn't further something that doesn't. Hey! I did not want to go back in there. It doesn't further something that runs the opposite of that. But at the same time, they probably do talk like that in this town, so I may need to get over that. This is obviously a traditional Japanese town, meaning they would probably talk like that if they were attempting to speak English. So I guess, really it's not bad because it's not like I don't know, this kid wouldn't talk like that. Alright, I know. On the side of the mountain, right here in your face, is the chow. I hear you can climb to the top, but it's dangerous. I'd be mighty careful if I were you, dude. Alright, whatever. The chow, whatever. Lord Godo is in this house. He used to be quite strong, but now all he does is sleep. Well, you know, if he just sleeps, he probably dies. He probably drinks and eats as well. He probably does those types of things. We got a lot of different stuff here. I'm just gonna do it. We got a lot of different stuff here. Take out what you want. Want to. You want to. I'm not taking anything. You're asking me to buy it. That's not taking it. That's buying it. I'm buying it. Don't say take whatever you want. I thought I was going to get stuff for free. This is not free. This costs money. Take me for a fool, I swear. How many tents do I have? I could use a couple more of them. Not really anything else though. What's a choco feather do? Dexterity by 10. It's not worth 10,000 gil. That's a really large amount of gil. I'm sorry. The sign outside says materia. And there's almost no materia left anywhere in Wutai. Listen, this is a backwoods town. We don't have much to do with this Shinra. And besides, if we had a lot of materia, Wutai would be a much more exciting town. But we don't. I don't know how to do their accent very well, actually. If you're amused by it, by all means. I can't get into that chest. Sorry. I want to, though. That's what he said. Ha ha! Ho! Ha! Isn't that hilarious? I'm gonna save here. Because I don't know what's happening next. Save early, save often. All the time. Don't mess around. This is a real phrase. It was made up for a real reason. If you're a Photoshopper or a Sierra gamer, you know. Save early, save often. Don't mess up this pattern. This is how to do. I guess I don't have to do the yuppie thing here, but I want to, because then I don't have to do it again later. Do I do it now? I don't know. I'll go in here, maybe. What's up?
Well, a long time no see. What have you been up to? Let's see, what was your name?
No, Gramps, this isn't anyone you know. This is just some stranger who barged into our house. No, I tried to talk to your grandson. Don't say the same thing to me again. I want to see what your grandson, who's quite a meddling fool, has to say. Guess not. Whatever.
Life is just like the floating of a river. It flows through the large garden of life and eventually returns back to it. Wutai is a historical place, but there are some very unusual things here you will see.
Like? Oh. Well, I guess that answers that. Look at that. It's a ton of cats everywhere. What's up? What's up, kitties? Cats everywhere. Cats everywhere. Is there anything worthwhile in this town, or like what? Like, what's the deal with this place? I can't even go in here.
This is my house. Nobody gets in.
Well, this town's a little bit less liberal about the random dude just showing up and going in everyone's house, which, granted, is weird. It's weird. Frankly, it's not normal what happens here in Final Fantasy. I think maybe this is the way to go for the yuppie crap. Yeah, this is much more. Hey, what's up?
That 5-storied pagoda over there is called the Pagoda of the 5 mighty gods. The 5 gods here are power, speed, magic, war, and harmony. Who has the best characteristics of everything. Since ancient times, we in Wutai have worshipped the Chow and the water god. A legend how...
This is so stupid to talk like this. I like feel bad, but at the same time, if I don't do voices, this whole playthrough is really gonna be stupid. So,
a legend has it that the village has been protected by the Chow, the water god, and the 5 mighty gods. But in the last battle, we didn't fare too well. I guess our beliefs were based on nothing more than legends.
I'm intentionally pronouncing L's as not to be horrible.
Cause you can be mean
when impersonating like old-timey Japanese accents. All right. It don't cost nothing to rest here. Thank you. That's great. That makes me very happy. I guess I must have to bring Yuffie here in order to do all this crap. What's up? What's going on in here? Is this the guy that sleeps all day, all the time? What's up, sleepy dude?
Googa!
Googa. Googa. What the hell? That's like a children's show on PBS that happened after this game. Except for it was Booba. They just made fart sounds. They stood around and made fart sounds. They were fat. That was the entire basis of the show.
Googa! Googa! What do you want? Don't have ga anything much, but you shouldn't be able to rest yourselves here. Goga!
This is impossible.
Make yourselves at home.
Alright, but cool. What the hell? There's nothing here. Oh, lordy. I think we're gonna end the video here because the Yuffie stuff ain't happening. We did some exploration here though. We checked out Wutai. We insulted a culture. I assure you it's only because I have to do voices. I tried as much as possible not to like just shame Japanese people with my impersonation. I really did. And if I did, if I made you feel awful, I don't think that I did. I hope I didn't. I really hope. Like, comment if you think that was appropriate.
That 5-storied pagoda over there is called the pagoda.
We already did this. We already talked to you. I already know this stuff. But let's. I hope you guys like. Obviously, it's indulging a stereotype to make that impersonation, but at the same time, like, I don't really know how else to make any of these. You know, it's obvious they're supposed to be Japanese stereotypes, so I don't know. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop with the white guilt here for a few minutes and go through my promotional stuff for the end of the video, you know. Up in the top left corner, the Final Fantasy VII playlist. Top right, channel buttons. Down in the description, you have the Peterific linkage, Final Fantasy stuff over there on Amazon. My shirts for your back, my songs for your ears, and social networks for you to follow me on. Put a bunch of these videos up every single day. I thank you for checking out any of them. My name's Peter Coffin. Watch me often.